And we're following breaking news at this hour. The Inspector General has just released a report about the controversial clearing of Washington, D.C.'s Lafayette Square Park just last summer. Now, you may recall when that happened back on June 1st of last year. And after the park was cleared, President Trump then held a photo op where he was seen holding a Bible. If you remember the footage you're seeing right there on your screen. NBC News national security correspondent Ken Delaney joins us now. Ken, what exactly does this report tell us?
Morgan, this is a pretty shocking finding by the independent Inspector General of the Interior Department. It really turns on its head what we thought we knew about what happened here, which is it finds essentially that the decision by the park police to clear that park of protesters had nothing whatsoever to do with Donald Trump's desire to have a photo op or to walk through that park. And that, in fact, it was made hours before that they wanted to install some anti-scale fencing because they were concerned that the protests were growing ever more violent, that they made that decision independent of the White House or of Attorney General William Barr. Now, it does find that after they started clearing the park, Barr walked down there and spoke to the commander of the park police and said, hey, the president is coming down. And that was the first time that that commander knew that Trump was going to make an appearance. And according to this report, his response was, are you freaking kidding me? So he was surprised. But that does show that at least Barr tried to speed things up, and people can make their own conclusion about whether that was appropriate. But the bottom line here is that the park police cleared this park for their own reasons. But this report, by the way, finds some fault with some aspects of the operation. It says that not all the protesters heard the 3 warnings over the loudspeaker that they were supposed to get before the police moved in. And it notes that Washington, D.C. police fired tear gas at the protesters, even though the park police had decided not to use that harsh method, and that Bureau of Prisons officers fired pepper balls. And recall that our correspondent, Garrett Hake, was there that day, and he reported at the time that the crowd was largely peaceful until the park police moved in with violence to clear them. So this remains a controversial issue, and it's the subject of a lawsuit by Black Lives Matter against the Justice Department. So we haven't heard the last of it. But this is an independent report, Morgan, that really kind of explodes at least one narrative that we thought we knew about that day. And it really seems more like what happened was the park was cleared or in the process of being cleared, and then Trump decided to come down and do that photo op, Morgan.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.